what's up everyone, it's Jess. I just wanted to do a PSA for those of you who live in Burlington County. This is only those who live in Burlington County because I have tried to research as best I can, and it looks like Burlington is the only district that does this. What I'm talking about is giving free car seats to those with low income or those in need. I put in an application. Hey, I am low income, I receive disability, I seen your, flyer online, am I able to get car seats? Like, I didn't think they'd get to it very quickly, but I did want to do it near when I was going to have the baby. So today is the 6th. I did that probably, the end of July. I said, hey, I have a toddler, I also have a newborn, am I able to get seats for both of them? I explained my situation. And with the application, you just fill out the application. Why do you need the seats? Your children's information, your information, and then you have to attach their birth certificate. If you have not had the baby yet, you have to attach like proof of pregnancy, which is like ultrasound or, doctor's visit, things like that. You can attach pay stubs and stuff. I attached my tax form because it was just easier that way. Info, birth certificate, ultrasound. Proof of residency, which I had to attach my lease. I believe that is it. I sent it in, and the day afterwards, literally the day afterwards, I did it on a weekend. The day afterwards, they contacted me and said, hey, you're approved. We're having our next car seat check day on August 6th. So if you want to come, here are the times. I think it said it was like 10 to 2 p.m. So I said, okay, cool. I'll be there at like 12. I ended up actually coming there at 10 o'clock. Which is beneficial because they had somebody else in front of me that was already getting their stuff situated. And then at like 10:30, they came over to me, had me fill out just another application, just, to double check my information. They were trying to install the car seats. With my truck, it's probably more difficult than anybody that's gonna go there and do this process. It's a 2005. It's a crew cab truck. So it has a bench seat, like a flat seat. An issue because they couldn't get the seat to fold down to get to like the latch system and stuff. So they had to do it a different way. And mind you, these people are certified in this. Like, this is their job. They did Yessie's car seat. And they had like a little bit of difficulty because of the top harness part. Once they got that fixed, it was about 30 minutes. And then the rest of the time, we were like 2 hours. Was just getting the newborn car seat, which is actually not a newborn car seat. It's like a newborn convertible car seat that he can use for a long time, which is great. I had really like a hard time with that because of the incline, because when you have a newborn, the seat is supposed to incline a bit for them. They were having a hard time getting it to be tight and also inclined. There was 3 people. There was 2 of the car seat technicians, and then there was also a sheriff who's also, installs car seats and stuff. So they were all working on it at one point to try and get me out of there. They secured everything. Honest to God, I thought that they were gonna say that they couldn't put the newborn one in, or like, the one for the baby, because they were having such difficulty, but they made it work and they figured it out. I'm so grateful for these people. I mean, like, they were even just saying, because it's such like an old truck, that's why it was a problem, and I completely understand, because when I had my Jeep, it was an issue finding a car seat to put in there. The people were super nice, very understanding. They took their time. They were very patient. Another thing that I wanted to mention was that I did not know, going into this, I didn't know which car seats they were going to give me, like brand wise, and if they were going to give me a newborn car seat or not for the baby, because with my daughter I had one of the Graco ones, and it was only for up to like 30 pounds. So the car seat they gave me for my son is not just a newborn car seat. It's from the time when he's little, like like just coming home, until he's about Yessie's age, which she's gonna be 4. So I thought that was really cool that they did that. I didn't know what to expect. And then for my daughter, they said that that car seat can be used for a while, and like if I wanted to put her in a booster seat, I could. I just wanted to go over like how I found them, what the procedures are, and like what they do aside from installing car seats. I found this through my county's website. I do want to do some videos on like food stamps, which is like EBT SNAP, and WIC in New Jersey. which is women, infants, children, the benefits you can get from there. I have found out that Burlington is one of the only counties that does not only car seat installations, like assists you with installing your car seat and making sure that it's safely installed, because most of the other counties do that as well, but they actually provide car seats. So I don't know the income limit exactly. I just know that I filled out an application. I am lower on the income scale and they approved it. But yeah, you can find that application online. I'll tack it in here somewhere in the video for you guys. So you're gonna go to Google and it's Burlington County car seats, and then you're gonna scroll down to the car seat safety program, and it gives you some information. This is the flyer that they're gonna send you right on the side, on the right hand side, where it's the first and third Wednesday. I just went today on the 6th, and then they installed them for me. They do have safety checks where they can help you with your own car seat. But if you want to apply to get a car seat, you go over to the left-hand side where it says car seat application. Click that. It'll pull this up, and it's going to ask you for documents and stuff like that. And then this is the application. You click on the application. This is the application. It has all the information on here. On Rancocas Road, that's where you go to pick up the car seats. And you just have to fill out all the information, your name and everything like that. And then if there's a reason that you have difficulty getting a car seat, and then you just have to put your children's names, and it says what you have to provide for like income, proof of residency, stuff that I already talked about. And then you send it back to that email right here, or you can fax it. And I mean, you can mail it as well, but if you email it, the woman got back to me the day after. Attach all your documents, send them to that email, and they will get back to you with the next date that you can go there and pick them up. Easy process. You just have to have your documents. You email it to them. The officer that emailed me back, very quick response within a day. Just have to wait for the next car seat installation day, which mine thankfully was only a week after I had emailed them. Went there, you call the number in the parking lot, they'll come out, have you sign some forms, and then they will get you your car seats and install them for you. That is the main thing though, is you cannot just go there and say, hey, I want car seats, and just leave with the car seats. They install them for you. So they took their time, they were very patient. Then I was on my way. It's zero cost to me, thankfully, and I think it's a really nice service. I have had not great things to say about this county social services wise, because I've been having a fiasco with SNAP and all of that stuff. So what I can say is that the car seat service is actually people are very nice, and it's a good service. When you're there, they do go over car seat safety, which this is something I would stress. If you have, I'm going to put this in here right now. If you have family members, okay, that are being very finicky and don't want to listen to you, I would bring them with you to these car seat safety check days, because I got my car seats installed, they checked them and everything like that, but you can bring your own car seat and have them either install it for you, or you come with the car seat, make sure it's everything's a-okay. Now, when we had my daughter, I had family members, also other people, that were not knowledgeable about car seat safety. And when I would tell them, hey, you can't have a blanket, hey, you can't have a jacket, they'd question me as to why. I don't understand why they can't have their jacket, it's cold. And I'm like, okay, but they're gonna be in the car. Same goes for a blanket. You can't put the blanket under the harness straps. Stuff like that to me is common sense, but to other people apparently it's not. With regulations and stuff on when to forward face your child and everything like that, they can give you guidance there. So like I said, not only is it good for you, but if you have a family member, or you have a friend, for instance, right, that you've been telling, hey, you shouldn't be doing this, just urge them to go with you, or urge them to go to one of these things, and it's very beneficial. The gist of everything, that's what they covered. I don't know if this is the case for everyone, if it's a case by case basis, or what it is. So with my daughter, since I still don't have my divorce papers, going on 3 months now, I explained to them, I said, hey, You know, I have a 4-year-old. She's grown out of her car seat. Like, I need a car seat. Here's her date of birth, everything like that. I provided her birth certificate, and they gave me a car seat. So I don't know if it's because I had explained the situation, or even just they would have given it to me anyhow. But yeah, so I mean, even if your child is not living with you full time, you most likely can get a car seat from them. Or if you explain the situation, I'm sure that they're more than like okay to help you. I just wanted to put that out there for you guys because times are tough right now for some people. I work at a laundromat and I see various people each day. Right now I'm on leave, but I see a lot of different people from all different income levels. Some people are just there because their washing machine broke or whatever. Some people are there because they don't have a washing machine, or some people, you know, whatever the case may be. I speak to a lot of people, so I just wanted to get this out as like a PSA. Live in Burlington, please take advantage of this service. It not only, you know, it can assist you financially, but it also will educate you on how to safely put your child in your vehicle, because the last thing that you want is, even if you are a safe driver, you could be the safest driver in the world, the last thing you want is somebody to hit you and have something happen to your child because the car seat is not installed correctly, you know? Even went over stuff that I didn't even know. I have a mirror that's in my truck, and it was just like, you know, just a little mirror, so yes, you could see me or whatever. But they're like, hey, like, we don't actually recommend you putting the mirror in your car like that. Because if they're forward facing and the mirror is on the back of my headrest right here, that in an accident, the mirror could actually shatter. And they say that they're plastic, but most of them aren't, they said. They're listed as plastic, but they're not, and they can actually harm your child. So they were mostly, it was just along the lines of like, hey, if it did not come with a car seat, don't install it. They were also going over sunshades for the windows, and there are some that you can buy that are okay, but they said there are brands that are not great and you should not install them in your car. So even stuff like that, I learned something new today, because that's stuff that I didn't know. I normally, you know, the whole don't install stuff that's not from factory, I knew that, but I did not know about like the little mirrors and stuff. I'll leave the link in the video or under the video for you guys that are interested, and spread the word to your friends. If you don't need it, somebody else might. Okay, bye.